the father of the nation called him his mother.
I never knew he possessed such maternal instincts. If I was in the least bit indisposed, he would be by my side to attend to all my needs.
Even his adversaries were in awe of him and admired his steel. Viceroy Wavell wrote to the king that Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is probably the only one capable of standing up to Gandhi.
Patel is uncompromising, but more of a man than most of the Indian politicians I have met.
And our first Prime Minister called him the great captain of our forces in the struggle for freedom.
Sardar tirelessly built a nation brick by brick, cementing it with pragmatism and foresight, making him the chief political architect of a newly united, independent India.
His opponents could never decide whether they hated him or feared him more, because he had the courage to stand up to their extravagant demands and could say no to the naysayer Jinnah.
In the name of brute majoritarianism, Sardar wants to have his way.
Our first president, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, bowed before him in respect and with deference, in the wonderment at the fearlessness Sardar showed once he made up his mind.
That there is today in India to think and talk about is largely due to Sardar Patel's statesmanship and firm administration.
Who was this man? Who was the son of a farmer from Karamsad, a small town of Kheda district in Gujarat, who distinguished himself by obtaining a first class and a certificate of honor when he became a barrister and was called to the bar at the Middle Temple of London's Inns of Court. Who was this man who continued arguing his case in the courtroom when he received the news of his wife's death, but first fulfilled his duty to save the life of a man wrongly sentenced to death before leaving to perform the last rites of his wife? Who was this man who would not leave his bridge table when he first saw Gandhi Bhai at the Gujarat Club and was dismissive when all others flocked to hear the man from South Africa speak, but left his lucrative law practice to organize one of the most crucial peasant satyagraha campaigns in the inimitable style and spirit of the Mahatma? Who was this man who let go the chance to be the first Prime Minister of India, but would not let go of the tiniest of the 565 princely states in the quest for a united democratic India? Who was this man who began as an opponent of the partition of India, but once it became inevitable, made sure that there was a fair division of assets and liabilities to facilitate smooth functioning for both sides, be it arms, ships, aircraft, factories, mills, printing presses, mints, museums, office furniture, stationery, ink pots, and even mobile toilets to ensure that each new entity could be a viable country? Who was this man who was ready to face angry mobs and risk his life for peace and communal harmony, but was not ready to give away an inch of Indian territory, even if it meant use of force and armed action? Who was this man, without whom there might have been a truncated India with no Jammu and Kashmir in the north, no Manipur in the east, no Hyderabad in the south, and no Junagadh in the west? This man was Sardar Vallabhbhai Zawarbhai Patel. The next hour or so that you are going to spend here will tell you about the determination and the perseverance of an indispensable leader in our struggle for independence from colonial rule. Here you will know more about the man whose primary vision was the creation of an independent, self-governing Republic of India, realized in a new political map that integrated into one whole all its scattered components. A nation united amidst all the diversity that defines the country, India, and all of her people.